Hello guys, this is David Capable in the building. Alright, in today's series of our video, we're going to be talking about trend lines. In this video, I will just be showing you how you can actually draw your trend lines on your chart. It's very imperative as you're trying to harness your technical ability of understanding how the market moves, and also as you sharpen your price action ability, you need to know how to draw your trend lines. If you know how to draw your trend line, that will give you a clear picture of the direction the market is tending towards. Okay, now this trend line is a very important tool. Okay, so in this video it's going to be very brief and direct to the point. Okay, so without further ado, let's first of all get to see what trend line is, then we can proceed from there. All right, now what is trend line? Trend line is a line drawn through a chart to show the trend. Okay, when you actually draw a particular line on the chart to show the direction the price movement in the forex market is going towards, you are actually trying to do what is called like an inroads to the market movement. Now, drawing that trend line enables you to understand if the market is going to go up or the market is going to come down. Okay, these are very important technical tool that we use to analyze the forex market. So, and this trend line is something you need to take into cognizance in your technical analysis. Okay, now how to draw a trend line? The classic way to draw a trend line is by connecting series of swing highs and lows with a line. Now, the trend line is a tool. First and foremost, you need to understand it's a tool. Now, this tool need to be used across this particular chart to know how this particular price movement is going to move. All right, now if this tool is going to be used, you need to know how to use this tool perfectly, where how to place this tool. Now, you can't just pick up a trend line and just draw across the chart. No, you need to connect two or three swing highs and swing lows. You need to understand that it's very important. You need to connect at least minimum of 2 swing zones. You must connect minimum of 2 and above swing zones. You need to connect them. When that line connects these two, minimum of 2 and above, it forms what is called a trend line. Okay, so now how does a trend line work? The way you draw a trend line is by starting on the left hand side of the chart and drawing the line towards the right. In most cases, you have to look at your chart from your left hand side, then you place that particular tool, you drag the particular tool then across to the right hand side. Okay, this is actually applicable whether it's actually an uptrend or a downtrend market. Okay, so it's a very simple tool. Now, this is how it is practically. This is how the tool is. As you can see, the tool on both sides, from the swing high and the swing low, a line passes across down, right? You can see then another line also beneath the swing lows. This is a perfect example how a trend line is being drawn. So please, you can see there are almost like minimum of 3 to 4 contacts points at the top, and minimum of like 4 to 5 contacts below the chart. Is very important. We said it has to be a minimum of 2 swing zones. Okay, it's very important. You don't just draw across. No, they must be connecting the swing points. So minimum of 2 swing points you must draw. If you draw the line across, you form what is called a trend line. Okay, now this is also a perfect example of how it's actually also drawn. You can see one is thick green, one is being marked wrong. So if you draw across like this, the second point, it means it's very wrong. You need to look at the swing points. So when the line passes across the swing points, indirectly you have drawn what? A trend line. Okay, this is perfect. Okay, now let's go practically to see how we can draw this trend line without much headache practically. So I'm going to be making use of this particular and trading analysis app called Trading View. You can download the Trading View app on your Play Store. Once you go there, then you can download it. Then you can see where all your forex stocks, foreigns, cryptos, and all that are all on the Trading View. So I'm going to the Trading View now. I'm going to the Trading View. This is my Trading View app. Okay, now on the Trading View app, you see the Trading View app. It comprises of watch lists, charts, ideas, news, menu. It actually may varies, maybe if you are using an Android phone or if you are using a bigger phone or a different phone, but these are basically how the Trading View platform looks like. Okay, now you click on the watch list. The watch list is just like a list of pairs of currency that maybe I am trading on. Okay, there are different currency pairs I choose. So in this case, we are going to be drawing a trend line using one particular pair of currency. Okay, there are so many here, but I'm going to be selecting one. I'll select gold versus US dollar. Gold versus US dollar is actually abbreviated as XAU USD. As you can see, it's third on my list, so I'm clicking on it so that I'm launching it to a full chart. Okay, now this is a full chart, and remember, if you want to draw trend lines, it's usually advisable to draw this trend line at bigger time frame, because once you draw them on bigger time frame, you have a clearer picture of it. All right, so I will be using 1 hour time frame. Okay, this is 1 hour already. That is H1. If I click on it, we have other time frames. We have other times that I can see. There are so many of them. So if I click on VH, it takes me to the 4 hours time frame, but I'm selecting just 1 hour time frame for this for the purpose of this video. All right, so if you want to pick a tool, the trend line tool, you look just by your left hand side, you will see a plus sign. Okay, you click on the plus sign, then a sub menu comes out: drawing, indicator, alert, compare, templates. You click on drawings. Then on the drawings, you can see different items that come out: measure, lock, drawing, magnet, horizontal array, trend line. I choose on trend line. Now when you choose on trend line, if you look beside the plus sign on your right hand side, you will see the symbol of that trend line has already come out there. So that means it's now active for you to draw. So I want to draw now. Maybe I want to draw the trend line. I'm trying to draw the trend line. You can see, just click on it. Then you drag, and you drag. Okay. Then if you drag, you can click on the plus sign again. Click on the plus sign, drawings, then trend lines. Then it comes out for you like this. I can adjust it, don't worry. I click on it and click on the tool, so I can adjust the tool whatever I feel I want to adjust the tool. You can just bring it out first. You can bring out the tool first. Once you bring it out, then this is the tool for you. I'm trying to adjust the tool. Okay, as you can see, I'm adjusting the tool. Now I'm trying to join. I told you the minimum of what? 2 swing high or low points. This is the first, this is the low swing point here, below here. I'll join this first one against with the second one and also the third one, and I can extend this trend line to any length I want to take it to. All right, the purpose is just to show you how you can draw this trend line. Okay, now you can see it's not this trend line already. It's this line actually, the trend line is already joining is touching 3 swing points. Now these 3 swing points that is touching makes it a very perfect trend line. This is showing you that there is an uptrend. If it's actually a downtrend, it will go the other way. Maybe it will start coming from from above it like this. If it is that downtrend, it would have come above and points downward. Okay, so I'm just showing you a symbol of it drawing. At least it has touched 3 major swing points. This is how to draw this is how to draw a trend line. Very simple. If the market is actually going downtrend, we could have actually, this particular trend line could have been going downward, but it must be touching at least, like I said, it has been touching at least minimum of 2 swing points. It's very, very important. Okay, so the purpose of this video is just to show you how you can actually draw your trend line, and I believe this video has been helpful to someone. Okay, the same way is going to apply. Actually, since it's an uptrend, I actually made use of swing lows, okay, to go up. If it was actually maybe the market is coming down, I could have make use of swing low, in the sense that the trend line swing high, in the sense the trend line will be coming downward. I want to see if there is a scenario where I can see a possibility. Okay, there is a possibility here. Let me see if I can click on this. I want to remove this. I want to show you a possibility where there is a downtrend here. Okay, let's pick the tool again here, so that you wouldn't just say you are just understanding only from one angle. Okay, there is a downtrend here. See, there's a downtrend here. Okay, you can see this downtrend here. You see, I just drew this. You can see this stick. Forget about those blue and red you're seeing, but I've drawn actually this tool already. You can see the tool here. You can see it's showing a downtrend already. There's a downtrend going down here. Are you seeing? So it has touched 3 swing points going downward. The swing high is 3 swing high points going downward. I've shown you a symbol that is actually going down trend. So if you now go here with the previous one, you can see minimum of 3 swing low areas and pointing going upward. Remember, it was said that we have to start our drawing from our left hand to our right hand side. I started from the left hand and I drew it to the right hand side. Same also apply when I'm drawing also for the this downtrend. I started from the left hand side and I came downward. I started from the down side also and I moved upward from the left hand down to the right hand side. So this is just a simple video on how you can draw your trend line. So if this video has been very helpful to you, please guys, do not hesitate to click your like button, share to your friends and your loved ones, and endeavor to also subscribe to this YouTube videos for more educative videos. In the subsequent videos, I will be showing you how you can be using your trend line to trade. Okay, and you use your trend line to trade breakouts, various breakouts. Okay, so we'll be seeing how we can trade breakouts using the trend lines and how our trend lines are actually helpful in our trading. Okay, but this purpose of the video has already been achieved. So please guys, I look forward to having you more and having you subscribe to this video, sharing to your friends and viewing these videos. Thank you so much. I remain your boy, David Capable.